Welcome to the National Minority Supplier Development Council's Equity in Business podcast. My name is John Daniel, and I'm humbly your host today. But I'm thrilled to be here with these two ladies, these two powerful women, Vanessa Packer and Jessi Smith, who are shareholders of ASRC Industrial. Shareholder meaning they own some of it, and that's important. Ladies, welcome to the show. I'm going to shake your hand. Thank you for taking some of your busy time to spend some time with us. Do me a favor, starting with Vanessa. Please share a little bit about your background, your story.
Absolutely. Happy to be here along with Jessi. I'm Vanessa Packer. I was born and raised in Barrow, Alaska. I currently work for a co-op of ASRC Industrial as a senior project manager. I've worked at several of the companies, but currently at AIS, I'm in a couple of leadership cohorts. I've done a range of things, but currently I'm just doing work in specialty contracting.
Outstanding. Yep. Thank you so much. You have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do have two older brothers, and then I also have a 3-year-old son.
Okay, and when you were coming up with your two older brothers, did you have to fight them?
Oh yes, I wanted to be exactly like them. I wanted to be 6'4" and a basketball all-star, and I got my mom's height, and I'm 5'2".
Awesome. Thank you. Heartfelt sharing. I appreciate it. Jessi.
Thank you for having us. This is a really awesome opportunity to meet with you. My story starts with ASRC. I was born in Anchorage, Alaska. For the most part, I was raised there. There were a couple of years that I was raised in Barrow, Alaska. We had a lot of opportunities to go up and experience the traditional way of living up there. Mm-hmm. When I was a senior in high school, I got to do a school to work program where I was ahead of my credits and I had a half day, so I spent the other half of the day working as, it wasn't an intern at the time, and from there I transitioned when I graduated to an internship, went to school. I got a scholarship to be able to go to school. Mm-hmm. And then from there I've just worked through all of the ASRC companies. They've been my career since I was 17.
That's awesome.
And now I'm here at ASRC Industrial as the HRIS and Compliance Analyst.
Congratulations to both of you on your achievement that you earned. I love it. Tell me both we know your English name. What's your native name? And can you share the meaning of it?
Yeah, I was named after my grandmother, Navaluk, and it means big lake.
I love it. My daughter is named Mieko. I had to say this. And it means polished mirror, but it comes from a concept, it's a Japanese expression, of a still pond that you can gather your reflection accurately. I think it's important for us to know the meaning of names. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, ma'am.
My Inupiaq name is Aruk, and it means to fight or spar. And I got that because when my mom was pregnant with me, I was kicking a lot. And I don't think I've ever stopped being feisty.
See, my production support person here knows that means something to me because I'm a martial artist. So fight or kick, oh yeah, I love that. But you know what? It shows the spirit that's necessary to survive and thrive. And I'm enjoying just listening to both of you. Tell me, and I know you talked a little bit about this, tell me, how did you come to ASRC Industrial? How did it happen? Go ahead.
I myself came to ASRC Industrial from the parent company, ASRC. Back in 2021, my husband and I, we decided to move down to Arizona to seek more job opportunities, but the big thing was for better medical care for our children, which we have 5 of. So we're busy, but that medical care at the Phoenix Children's Hospital was a really big reason why we moved, and ASRC talked with AIS and said we can make it work, and supporting us as ASRC shareholders and a family as a whole.
I love it. I love it. How long have you been married?
We have been married for 11 years now.
5 kids. I have 5 too. Man.
So I moved out of Alaska about 10 years ago, and I found work at a ship repair company, bigger. So I worked my way up into project management, and then I got a LinkedIn message from the former AIS president, Brent Renfrew, and said they were searching for project managers. So I interviewed with FD Thomas, and unaware that they had acquired 2 companies within the area. So they accepted my interview. So, and it's going on 3 years now. So, and
Do you feel a real sense of belonging in the organization?
I do, absolutely.
yes.
Somebody once said if you have a sense of belonging somewhere, then your self-worth just skyrockets because you're contributing to something that's doing well and doing good. And I could see on your faces, you know, anybody, Ray Charles is dead and blind, he could see it on your faces, that there's something good going on at your organization. Please, with that in mind, tell me why you enjoy working there. As you are owners, by the way.
I think the biggest thing that I enjoy is that there's such a focus on the people. Right now, Vanessa and I are both actually enrolled in the Build Your Potential program, where we're getting to kind of dive into who
I'm
we are.
leaning in now. Build your potential. Come on,
Yes.
bring it.
Where I am just in the first phase of it, but I've been able to really look at my WIDWID, why I do what I do, what motivates me, and how I can use that to build more onto my career.
Did you say WIDWID?
Yes, WIDWID, why I do what I do.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. Man.
Yeah, equally diving into my value-based, and like ASRC, like, I mean, our core values are respect for elders or land, others, humor, but it's really individual based. So what you put in, you're getting out. And I think as, like Jessi pointed out, their focus on development of the people that work at the company, it's huge. It's been transformative for me to really just dive into who I am, so then I can really build influence for the team that I have and the division I work for.
I love it. Love it. What does being an Alaskan Native mean to you?
To me, that kind of goes back to the people and just being so inclusive. Like, I haven't been back up to Barrow since my aunt passed in 2017.
Yes, ma'am.
But I guarantee if I go up there, I'm going to be welcomed by everybody. I go up for Kivik, Nulligatuk, all of the big events, just being welcomed. And you see that even with people visiting, outsiders, if you will. Everybody's welcomed. Join in, see our traditions.
May I take a little deeper dive on some of these events?
Sure.
Please share what happens at those events.
So
What's the purpose of it?
each one has its own purpose. Kivik is where all of the tribes all of the communities come into usually Barrow, and everybody shares food. So some communities will have more caribou or tutu, and some will have more whale. It's everybody brings stuff. We share all of the food throughout everybody's homes, and
Speaking of belonging.
So it's like a big messenger feast, and they perform traditional dances from each location and of the Arctic regions, and it's just, it really, like, for me, it means a sense of belonging, because we are very, we're we-based, it's not I.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Powerful. Take your time. You see, I'm leaning in and listening because this just makes me feel good. And that's what I want our audience to hear and feel, that culture is powerful, that family and neighbors make life quality. So I'm just gathering that energy from you.
Yeah, it's a strong connection to our heritage, our respect for our elders, what they've done to sustain the lives and provide for us, and like the growth of ASRC.
Understood. So it sounds like there are a lot of benefits that come from working at ASRC Industrial. Some of it is that you bring some of those benefits to it through your culture. Because that's the kind of culture anybody would want to work in, where there's a sense of belonging. But for you, what's it do for your family? What value to you and your family and your community?
For me, the value of working at ASRC Industrial, and even just as an HRIS and Compliance Analyst, I'm able to do what I can. So my wit is to matter. So what I do needs to matter. And everything that I do at work, I'm improving processes and just improving the company from what I can do. And in the future, I have 5 kids. They're gonna want to work for the corporation. My husband works for ASRC, so it's kind of I can see them wanting to be there.
It's a family affair.
And
I love it.
if I can make it even better tomorrow for them, that's what really drives me.
Yes, ma'am. Thoughts?
And mine is to serve. So, and really, I'm sorry, I went blank.
It's okay. But you were talking about service.
Yeah. Which question am I answering?
The benefits to your family, your community, and particularly as it grows. Because I'm sure that what you started with is growing. So and there's no right or wrong answer to this. It's your answer today, on this hour and this minute. So it's all good.
It's provided me professional trajectory, and I'm able to provide for my family, and it's really just a way, knowing that the projects that I work on are contributing to the bottom line for ASRC's growth, and I think that's a huge impact.
A couple reflections as we come to a close, and this has been such a joy for me. There are 3 words that come to mind when I listen to you, and they all end in VE. The Greek translation of the VE ending on a word means it requires action. Serve, believe, love. You shareholders, you mothers, you exude a humility. You offer a desire for the truth, because truth matters, and you're honest. It doesn't get better than that. and you made my day. So thank you for sharing some time. I want to shake your hand, feel the energy, and I hope to see you again soon. I'd love to do a follow-up as you progress in being a shareholder in this company. Because this company is going nowhere but north, no doubt about it. Thank you. Is there anything else that you want to share about anything concerning the kinds of questions that we asked? You have the last word.
I don't think so.
Okay. Truth.
Yep. No, thank you for having us.